ETH Bitcoin is on the verge of a massive breakout, and the ETH USD pair looks ready to break out from its bull pennant. ETH is now the most oversold it has been in months, guys. And last time we were this levels of oversold was right at the bottom. So it's been great to see Ethereum have a consolidation at these oversold levels rather than having a monster pullback. We are at range highs. Okay, this was a previous double top. If the RSI momentum doesn't start to shift back bullish, then we probably can have another drive lower, guys. So this was something that I posted a couple of days ago, and I said I'm going to be going big next week, which is now this week, guys, if we do enter the time to buy zone. However, I did think, you know what, maybe it's not going to give it to us the way I want it to give it to us. So I did buy some more ETH at around just under 2.5k. So if we do get back down into this time to buy zone, I'm going to unload even more. But for now, slowly accumulating ETH under 2.5k. And is Ethereum going to follow what Bitcoin did? Now, we all know Bitcoin leads the market in crypto. What happened, guys? We broke out of this massive pullback that we had all the way from 109k to 74k. Broke out, consolidated, pump, consolidate, pump, consolidate, pump. It looks like we've still got another 2 pumps to go for Ethereum, which could take us right back to the all-time high before you know it, guys. And if you look on the Bitcoin chart here, it only took 2 months for Bitcoin to reclaim that high. Down here, nobody ever believed that we were going to go back to the high. They believed that the bear market was in. The same way down here, people just thought, you know, my whole timeline was telling me how much ETH is a dead coin. But we stuck to the plan. We bought more Ethereum, bought more on the breakout as well. So far, we're doing really good. We're up over 100% from the lows, guys. And it does look like we're coming to the inflection point for Ethereum. But one thing to bear in mind is, number one, we're in greed. Okay, we are very much in greed. There can be pullbacks, shakeouts, fake outs to the downside to bring this thing back to neutral. However, we do still have a lot more room to go into that extreme greed. But when you go and you check out the stats for yourself, I mean, you're going to see price up over 4%, well, now 3.6% over the past 24 hours, outperforming things like Bitcoin and your other top coins. The volume is up 61%. A 78 billion volume in the past 24 hours, 50% of Bitcoin's volume, while only being just over 1/10 of the market cap, guys. So it does look like ETH is ready to capture some of that market share from Bitcoin. Open interest is up 9%. So that means there's more leverage entering the market right now for Ethereum. So be careful if you're trying to leverage trade ETH at this point. I may make a leverage trade for myself and the members on a confirmed breakout. However, would still be high risk. Liquidations now at 69 million. Another thing we can look at to see if Ethereum is preparing for the final pump is this chart here. And this compares Bitcoin to Ethereum. And it's crazy how similar the charts are playing out, guys. Now, Bitcoin, obviously, like we just said, is a front runner of the market. It is the first mover. It retested its all-time highs, had that 6-month consolidation. It came back up to the neckline, broke out, and then started printing new all-time highs. Now, when you look at Ethereum, looks like we're somewhere down here, guys, right? We're ready to start to retest the neckline of the previous all-time high before we do pump again. And are we going to go to 14k? Probably a bit of a high price target. But as we spoke about in previous videos, a 4.8 to 5k ETH probably is coming sooner than most expect. And it won't take long before people start to flip from Bitcoiners to ETH maxis. And you're seeing it already, right? Q2 returns. Yes, Q1 was much worse than what Bitcoin was. Bitcoin was minus 11%, whereas ETH was only minus 45%. Q2 plus 40%, while Bitcoin is plus 32%. So we do have a lot of catching up to do. However, it's usually in these final 2 quarters of the bull run where ETH significantly outperforms Bitcoin. This is only the 4-hourly. So again, if this doesn't confirm the breakout, then we still are going to go a little bit lower for Ethereum, and maybe we do get those buys. However, if this is a confirmed breakout, and if number one, we can retest this level, we don't have to retest it, but if we retest this level here, and then we can break above this level here for the price of Ethereum, It's going to be go time, guys. So in terms of dominance, we have got quite a way to go for ETH, but the price looks like it is ready to break out to our target of 3k. And this is something that we said in previous videos. I said this in the previous ETH video as well, that when we do break out of here, you know, we go into 3k pretty damn quick. And if we do line it up with the fibs, guys, you're going to see the 0.618 fib very, very close to this 3k target, which is always going to be a massive level of resistance. So again, first level of resistance is going to be 2.75k, right? Psychological number plus 0.5 fib. Then we got the 0.618 fib at $3,066. So right now I'm holding on to my ETH. If we do get a better opportunity to buy, I will let you guys know. I'll be spamming out the ETH videos. I've been buying so much in the fear, and so far it's proven to be pretty good buys, guys. So again, if you want to keep up to date, click that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment to let me know if you're an ETH holder. I'm seeing you in the next one. Peace.